Hi guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos, plus so much more over on my blog, chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. Today's video is another episode in my low income budget series. If you guys haven't checked out any of the videos in this series, be sure to check out the link in the description box. We are now in February. It's crazy that January has flown by, and today we're going to jump right into my February budget and talk a little bit about why January failed for me. So I did share my January budget with you all, and to be honest, what I did wrong was I looked at the monthly calendar as a whole versus coming over here to the month at a glance and having my bills in one central location and then spacing everything out between the two sheets that are here in this extension pack. The planner that I'm using is the Happy Planner Budget Extension Pack. There is also a dated yearly version as well, but I just decided to get the extension pack because that was really all that I needed. Now, with this, you have the bill pay checklist, the expense tracker. My bills fit on one list, so I was actually able to extend this extension pack past the 6 months by taking some of the pages out and saving them for later months in the year. So coming back here to January, there were some categories that didn't apply to me. The month at a glance is broken into housing, transportation, insurance, food, taxes, federal care, entertainment, loans, savings, and miscellaneous, where I put my therapy, I put my AAA that I pay annually in that category, as well as my service fee that I have from my bank. Now, this is something that after looking at people that I love watching, such as Shea Budgets and E. Michelle, and I also do plan on attending the Planning a Better Me retreat in September, I'm really excited to take all the things that I'm learning now and everything that I'm experimenting with, because the second half of the year, I'm going to have even more information and more things. And as time goes on and just learning a system for myself from what I've seen, I know that I'm going to be able to get into a groove with everything. So I was able to pay my bills in January, but I did a lot of excessive spending and I was not on top of tracking my spending. So like, here's my expense tracker. I only got up to the 22nd and these were only debit card purchases. So here we are. It is February 3rd and I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the month at a glance. I'm going to start with that first and then I'm going to move on to the rest of February. So as for my February budget, let's see, my main income, I expect, I babysit, so I expect like 400. I'm gonna give or take 400 times 4. All right, so that is 1,600. As for extra income, I will be getting my tax refund. So let's say $750. Yeah, I don't get that much. And then, so that comes out to $2,350. And then at the end of the month, I'll be able to put in the actual total and then the difference. So there we go. All right, now as for housing, moving on to that category first. I live with my grandmother and any mortgage rent, I just give her money every single month. So I'm going to put in 500 here. And then the phone, it's a multi-line plan, so that's like $300. And then electricity, I don't do any of that. The cable is like $150. And then maintenance is nothing. I don't handle that stuff, thankfully. All right, then for my, moving on to transportation. Oh, adding this up, 8. So this is gonna be $950 in this category. Moving on to transportation. For my car, well, auto, I'm gonna put in toll for that. And toll, I would say, is like $30 max a month. Public transportation, I do not take. Fuel, 24 days, I would say that's like $80 a month, if that. And then maintenance, I'm going to put $40 here because I may have to get an oil change soon. And then gas. What is the difference between fuel and gas? Okay, so I'm just going to scratch this out and I'm going to move the fuel down here. I already crossed it out there anyway. Okay, so this is 3 and 4, 7. This is $150 here. Now, I don't have home insurance. My health insurance is $120. My life insurance, when you combine that with my accidental insurance, so I'm just going to write that in, and that is $50. And then my car insurance is like $150. Oh. Okay. So I have to add something else in, but I'm probably going to add it over here. Actually, yeah, I'm going to put it over here. So I forgot to add in my car note, and I put it in the auto last time, my car note, but I'm just going to put that over here while it's on my mind. And that is, let's say, $285. Retirement savings, I don't have any of that. The children's section, I am thinking about changing this. For the groceries, I'm going to estimate $40 for the month. And then dining out, I'm going to estimate the same thing. And that is going to be $80. My taxes, that does not apply because I'm getting everything back. But I think here I'm going to put in what my federal and state return were. So I will put that in later. All right, so coming back up here, let me add these up. 0, 10, 12, 320. All right, personal care. Medical. Okay, I'm trying to think, am I going to, no, I don't have any medical costs. So my projected cost is 0. Clothing, nothing. Hair, nails, nothing. But I am going to put in my eyebrows, which is 10. So that's just out. That. Movies and outings, I'm going to put $20 in each of these categories for $40. And then my loans, I don't have any loans at this moment. But down here, I will put in any credit that I am paying. So I am paying Kohl's. And that is $35 a month. So I'm just going to leave that at that. But all of this is a no. And then my car note, I don't think there's anything else miscellaneous that I have going on this month or in general. Let me go back. Oh, I do. I wouldn't say it's necessarily miscellaneous, but it is my service charge, because I don't have direct deposit, being that I babysit. I don't have that luxury of not having that. And then therapy is $70. So when you add up the $285 plus 7 plus 70, that is $362. Now put that versus my $23.50, my total, and then the results. Oh, I put that here, the actual, okay, got it. All right, so $23.50, and then when I add up my total versus my expenses, $950 plus 150 plus 320 plus 80 plus 50, when I add up these two categories, plus the 35 plus 362 equals 947, for a difference of, so it's a difference of $403 that I would have, I wouldn't say left over, but projection wise, between the two amounts, that's $403. So now that that is there, I'm gonna go into my monthly calendar, and I figured the best way for, still in January, the best way for me to do this is to have this out, number one, have the month at a glance out, but then based on my paychecks, I'm going to decide what it is that I'm going to be paying, because obviously I'm not going to be able to pay everything in one large lump sum, and my pay fluctuates from week to week. So this is kind of the fun part where stickers can come in. Stickers are absolutely optional. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the paydays. I'm gonna put in my boyfriend's payday because his payday never changes. Mine, depending on the week, can change, but for the most part, I do get paid on Friday. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put in his paydays. Let's get that down there. And then I have that at a glance. Okay, so I'm just gonna put M here. And then for me, I'm gonna go ahead and use these black ones here on each week. And I already did get my money for the first week. I am counting the first week, well, the last week of January into February, because I did get paid on the 1st. And this was $640. This was an above average week. Not every week is like this. If every week was, that would be amazing, but it's not. So based on this $640, I'm going to come over here now to my bill pay checklist. And honestly, I'm not going to worry too much about the dates. I'm just going to write everything in of what it is that I need to pay. So I have Verizon Wireless, which right now is, I think it's $313, which when I look over here at my phone, I'm a little bit over. Okay, and then I have FiOS, which I know is, I'm gonna write in the exact amounts here, versus on my month at a glance, I just wrote in basically the average and stuff of what it is. So let me get into here. So this is $13.52. Okay, and then my FiOS is $142.76, and this due date is February 9th. Let me see when the due date was for 3/13/52. This was due on January 29th. I have yet to pay that yet. This is one bill of all the things that I needed to catch up on. This is the one where I'm like almost caught up. So compared to last month where I was in the red on that, I'm getting better. I'm almost there. So there's my Verizon and FiOS. Now my car insurance is a double this month because I have the auto renewal. I know that, let me see, billing and payments, payment schedule. Let me see. And the car insurance that I have is Progressive, if anyone's wondering. Make a payment. So on the 1st, I paid $147.27. And then I have the renewal, which is due on the 28th. And that is going to be $132.03. So I did go ahead and pay my car insurance. Okay. So that is that. What else do we have? So I put in FiOS. I guess I'll move on to my car notes. This is due on the 15th, $283.58. And then I'm going to move on to just regular insurance, which is my accidental. And then my accidental is $753. And then my life insurance is $42.99. So that's why when I combine those two together, it was like, what did I say it was? $50. Okay. Then there's my bill pay. Okay, what else do I have here? That's pretty... Okay, I have my phone, my cable, Kohl's, which is a credit. That is due on the 21st, and that is $35. Now, as for things that are auto pay, both of these are auto pay, my insurances, and Kohl's I need to set up for auto pay. So that's that. And then I have my service charge, which is auto. And I think that comes out on like the 9th. I'm going to put it for the 5th though, just so that I know that it's already in there. That's $7. And then I have my therapy. I'm going to draw a line here. I have my therapy. I have therapy twice this month. I know that I have it this Saturday, which is the 9th. And then I'm going to have it on the 23rd. And both of these visits are $35. And then, what else did I want to do? And then I know that everything else as far as like the miscellaneous stuff such as my eyebrows. I know I want to get that done. So I'm just going to write that in there. And then my gas on the on the 1st, I filled up my tank and it was $22. So these are not necessarily things I need to include in the bill pay. I just wanted to have them on this sheet as well. And I'm also going to put them in my, I don't think I'm going to put it in my expense tracker. I think I'm going to block off these 4 for my gas, and my eyebrows, I'm also going to put here. My eyebrows. And I'm going to put PC for personal care. And that is $10. That includes the tip. And that is going to be cash. And I'm going to put this as a need because it's nothing wrong with having personal care things as a need. Is it? I don't think so. I really don't think it's anything wrong with that. Okay. So there's my expense tracker. Now to this, I also need to add some other things. Even in moving those other extra pages, I have a front and back side of my expense tracker, which is great. All right, then down here, I'm going to track my rent. So on the 1st, it was $180 that I gave my grandmother. So that's a great start. And then every Friday, I'm going to be giving her money. So the 8th, the 15th, and the 22nd. I'll just write in the amount of what I gave her. All right, I think that is it because everything else is going to fall into the expense category. Now, I did end up going to, where did I go yesterday? Yesterday, I went to Hobby Lobby. So I'm gonna have to write in that amount, but I know that was a want. And then I also went to Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is need and want. And then today I went to Wendy's and I know I used my card for that and that was a want. And because I used my card, I can see. And then I made an Amazon. I ordered a book for my best friend that I'm putting that as a need because it's a gift. So that's that. All right. Let me just come into here and okay. So this was $11.46. Is there anything else? Okay, and Dollar Tree was $12.49. Okay, and Hobby Lobby, I did end up using my debit, and that was $6.38. Oh, this is wrong. The Amazon book was something else. The book that I ordered for her is the book that I recommend to everybody. The book that I'm reading right now is What on Earth Am I Here For by Ray Warren. It is so amazing. I'm absolutely loving it. So I just ordered that for her. I keep talking about it and she asked me if she could borrow my copy. And the book is so inexpensive. I was just like, I'll just get you a copy. My best friend loves to read, so it's not a waste at all. It is not a waste at all. All right, so the book was $10.97. That's good. Okay, so all this was in, and this was yesterday, and this was, I'm gonna put this for Monday though, because they didn't take it out of my account yet. So I'm just gonna put this for the 4th. This was for the 2nd. Okay, so that is that. I think that is all that I need to track. I'm trying to think of another way of how I want to use my monthly, but for right now, I'm just using it to track my payments and my boyfriend's payments. So however much he gets and however much I get, I'm gonna put here. And then when I pay bills, I think I might put it here. So I'm still trying to think of how I want to use my monthly. Haven't quite figured it out yet. Oh, the only thing I didn't add, silly me, I have my health insurance, which is a big balance right now. The balance right now is, in my monthly, I put the, in my month at a glance, I put the monthly. This one, I put my, I'm putting what the balance is. It's $435, I'm gonna say. And this has to be paid by March 1st, and it includes the, it includes my, it includes February's balance. So this is a couple months, the last couple months of 2018. 2018 was rough for me financially. You guys can watch my other videos and find out why. But that's that. And now once I get all of this straightened out, I can start moving on to the hospital stuff that I have to pay for when I was in the hospital back in July for mental health reasons. So now it is official. That is what I needed to add in last, was my health insurance. So that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I would love to hear what you guys do with your monthly planners in your budget planner, notebook, whatever it is that you use. If you guys have any tips and suggestions for my system, let me know. The next episode, I'm going to be breaking down how I saved over $1,000 in a span of 2 months. So stay tuned for that next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, be sure to check out all the links in the description box. My blog is chaoticcritic.com. My Instagram is @chaoticcritic. And I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Talk to you soon.